To successfully implement a counter-attacking mindset in Football Manager, you need 3 core components. A tactical formation, the right players to fit into that system, obviously, and training schedules that actually focus on stuff to teach your players that they need to master that system. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to build those schedules. It is really easy, so let's get started. We are going to build 4 schedules today, and I'm also going to tell you a download link where you can find them and how to import them into your own save game. And as a bonus, right at the end of the video, I'm going to show you one golden tactical tip that you need if you want to master a counter-attacking formation. And I know a lot of you still leave that training up to your assistant manager. Well, newsflash, you shouldn't. A truckload of training videos is coming your way on this very channel, so please allow me to help you to nail that important part of the game yourself. A little disclaimer up front though. In this video, I will be talking about the direct counterattack, not the fluid counterattack, so don't get those mixed up. So go to the training tab and hit schedules up top. Now let's first have a look at the pre-built direct counterattack schedule that the game provides us. So click the drop down and let's go tactical style and direct counter-attack. Now by doing this, we already have an idea of what the game thinks are relevant sessions for this style of play. For the most part, I completely agree. But of course, we are going to tweak this bad boy because that is what we do. Now I am assuming there is a game in the previous weekend, and that is why I want to go kinda easy on them intensity-wise on Monday. So I'm gonna swap Monday and Tuesday to bring that intensity right down and add a team bonding session on Tuesday. So that will be an extra session for that day, but it's super low in intensity and it's oh so useful. Now, since this is going to be our no game schedule, I am okay with having 2 days with match tactics and match practice in it. 2 super useful sessions, and the only thing I'm gonna change is to swap out 1 match tactics session for a teamwork session. Mainly because those other match preview sessions have a little thing called upcoming match. And I'll get back to that in a minute, but since we don't have a match in this week, I'm just fine with leaving it like this. The next tweak is a crucial session that I think is actually missing here. Chance conversion. Because hey, if our counterattack actually results in a scoring opportunity, I want to maximize that conversion rate. Tell me I'm wrong. So I'm gonna add that as an extra session on Thursday. And by the way, don't worry about filling up those extra sessions as I am doing right now, because as long as that intensity is not going overboard too much, you will be more than fine. So that leaves me on 1 more extra session on Friday that I really want to use. And basically, you can choose any of these relevant counterattack sessions here, because you can do multiple sessions of the same type in a week. I'm gonna go for an extra attacking direct session now, but you can swap it with the transition section or the defending disengaged. It's your call. You could even go totally bananas and go for a counter-attack bootcamp week by replacing some of those blue general sessions with those relevant counter-attacking sessions. But I like it this way. It is nicely balanced for a gameless week. So in summary, I think we have everything we need in this training schedule for a counter-attacking mindset, really. We have to win the ball in defense, we have to have a direct transition from defense to attack, and we want to finish off the counter with a goal. So that is the no game week session done, and I'm also going to use this as a foundation for my next schedule. But before we dive into that, I want you to pause the video and comment down below and tell me which team you think of when I say counterattack, because that will be the perfect team to try these schedules on, right? So come on, enlighten me. Now in this save, I'm currently managing Anderlecht in Belgium. It's not a real counterattacking team, I know, and we have pretty much all our games on Sunday. So let's start with that, real easy. Sunday will be the match day, so that automatically makes Saturday the match preparation day. And this time I am going to use another match prep session, being defensive shape. Because as you can see in the card itself, this will help our team with the upcoming match as far as defensive positioning and marking goes. Which is really important because step 1, remember, of a counterattack is getting the ball. Tuesday and Friday can stay exactly as they were in the previous session, but Wednesday needs to change. And I'm gonna fully dedicate that day the set pieces. Because A, in my opinion, it's also a very important part of a counterattacking system. If we get set pieces, we want to make the most out of them. And B, if we check out those cards, you can see once again a upcoming match part. So this will actually help us in the upcoming match to make the most out of set pieces, which is exactly what I want. I'm gonna go with attacking corners, attacking free kicks, and set piece delivery, but feel free to change this around as you please. And finally, Monday will be my post-match resting day from the game on the Sunday before. So I'm just gonna move these 2 sessions to Thursday, and that's it. So once again, a nicely balanced week, and for the game on Saturday version of this schedule, you can probably figure out what has to happen, right? So I shifted everything 1 day to the left, and I added a match review session on Sunday. And I also replaced that second attacking direct session with ground defense, which could have been any relevant session really, so feel free to pick your own. And of course, the last schedule is the double game week. Now this one is a little different because there simply is not that much time to train, man. In my case at Anderlecht, I will have most of my games on Wednesday and Sunday, but the actual days don't really matter because if you consider a match prep day, the match day itself, and the recovery day, and do that twice, you will only have 1 day left for actual training. So that is exactly what I did. Match prep days on Tuesday and Saturday, and recovery days on Monday and Thursday, which leaves Friday as the 1 day we have available, and I just slotted in an extra team bonding session combined with the transition and the attacking direct session. Again, feel free to change those sessions on Friday as long as they are relevant for the counterattack. And also make sure you keep an eye out on that intensity because a 2-game week is super heavy already for your players. So 4 training schedules done, and now I can finally implement the schedules into my calendar. Since I don't have a game in this previous week, I can load in the 1-game schedule and just add a couple of general sessions on Monday. From this point on, I do have games on each Sunday, so same schedule, but now I just add the match review session on Monday, and that's it. Copy paste that into the last week. Boom! November. Check. Now let's have a look at December as well. So I see a couple of Sunday game weeks again, so I can literally copy paste that same schedule here as well. But this 3rd week has 2 games, so I can load in my 2-game schedule and add a match review on Monday. Done. And the last week I have no games at all, so that's where that first session we created comes in. So pick that, add match review. Simple. Now a little tip I'm gonna give you: if players complain about the training being too light or too heavy, or that something specific is lacking in the schedules, you can always replace those sessions however you want to, but do not let them dictate your training. You are the manager, not them. So 2 months of training done in what, like a minute? I am telling you, if you create your schedules like this, it is super easy to set up your team training. And above all, now we are at least training our players to do the things we actually need in our tactical system. Before I show you my ultimate tactical tip for the counterattack, let me just tell you that you can find a zip file with these exact training schedules in it in the Manager Seat Discord. A link is down in the description. Come over, say hi, download the training sessions, and make sure to unzip them first and then put them in the Schedules folder in your main FM22 directory. Once you have done that, it is super easy to import them into any save game you have, just like this. And now the tactical tip for today. It's really simple, but it's super important. If you want to master a counter-attacking system, especially the direct counterattack, for the love of all that is holy, do not use a playmaker, because they are designed to slow things down and to take their time to look for the perfect pass. Well, we don't have that time. We want to get the ball, transition to attack, and score a goal. That's it. What I feel works best for me is the combination of a box-to-box midfielder with a ball-winning midfielder on defend or support duty, depending on if you have a defensive-minded DM sitting behind them. But that's just how I experience it. If you have other suggestions, feel free to drop a comment down below. A lot more videos just like this are coming your way in the near future, but for now, I want you to check out yesterday's video from Stinger because that was awesome.